So, this morning, basically, for the last 2 mornings, I can get up at 6 a.m. for work. Today, I would have gotten up about 9 a.m., okay, because I was so tired. And then at 8 o'clock, my phone goes off because the engineer's outside the house because he wants to fix the thing. Motherfucker deprived me, denied me an extra hour's sleep. Now he did fix the internet, and he showed me it came up at 4.3 megabits per second upload, which was a lot better than the 1.7 I was getting before, but it's still 0.2 less than the minimum I should get. Not that I'm going to complain. I'm not going to complain though, because it's better than what it was. So I'm quite happy with that.
On 1 point something is an improvement.
Yeah, well, yes.
It's like a decade-old speed. Remember the old days when they used to advertise up to 1 meg?
Yeah.
Or bad speed.
But our highest achievable, when they did a BT wholesale speed test, so on their official site, the highest achievable, because BT have the majority of the lines in this country, is 10 megabits per second. Sounds like a lot. I promise you it's not. Skeptic Llama in Norway gets mountains more than us. How the fuck is Scandinavia ahead of us? It's just embarrassing. That's why he had to host the stream I did on the main channel on Thursday. Because I promised him a month ago we'd do Rocket League on my main channel. It had to be done from his perspective because my internet was so shit, but his is amazing. And he spent a lot of time on his rooftop. Like a Beyblade. I don't know if any of you saw the video. I cut out a small clip of our stream of him spinning on his roof with the music, spin right round, baby, right round.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was his idea.
He seems easily amused.
He promised not to troll, but he says that a lot on like.
So he's a lying cunt.
Oh, he's a massive lying cunt. But he's a funny one, so I don't really want to complain too much. So yeah, I got better internet, thankfully. So it's the small consolation when denied an extra hour's sleep. So how is everyone?
Life.
Can I say I'm already bored of the royal wedding?
Yeah. Okay. I my phone gave me one of those silly little. Because I got a Sony XZ. Sorry. It gave me a news suite alert to announce it, and I was like, I wished I could have replied, "Fuck off." I did. Okay, I'll admit I watched the Will and Kate one. Yeah, I watched that. I remember where I was as well, and you know that was fine. But no one cares about the ginger one.
No argument here.
It's all they've been talking about all day.
Oh look,
It's like
an endangered species male is marrying a mixed race woman. Yay! No one cares. The guy's got 40 million in the bank. Like he gives a shit. He just wants to make sure his money's safe. You wait. They're going to make more fuss for royal babies that no one cares about because it's Harry. He's not even in line for the throne thanks to whatever the child that Will had was. George, is it? George? Yeah, George. There. Yeah, that. Sorry, Harry, I don't care.
So do you get a day off or no?
I'm self-employed, I don't get a day off. But I think, oh, hang on, don't some get days off for something? Is it like a jubilee or something? I think that has happened in the past.
Like maybe when they actually get married?
I would say that they, maybe, but honestly, no. Harry's, he's Diana's other son, and everyone likes talking about Diana so fucking much. But that's it. He's not second in line. He's not third in line for the throne. He's
not even child of the ruler.
He's not the oldest. It's Charles, then Will, then George. You know, no one cares. And yes, the ginger one was the one that dressed up like a Nazi for a costume party. Yes. Nice one, Harry.
I did that.
The guy's a genius.
Did we just lose them?
Sorry?
I think we just lost them.
Oh, okay, it's just us two. What do you want to talk about?
Did they say that they had to leave?
Maybe the internet cut out for a second.
I mean, I guess that would be the good assumption. There's one.
Mine did the other day randomly. Hey, you're back. What happened there?
Oh, we're back. I have no idea. I think we had an internet glitch.
Yeah, I had that the other day. Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello. I can hear now.
Yay! Well, I'm done ranting about the royal family.
Oh, damn it. Paraphrase. What are you saying?
Paraphrase. Harry's not even fourth in line for the throne. Why the fuck does anyone care?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it.
He's ginger. That should be enough of a reason.
I think people just care more that an American is marrying.
What, is he
the
American or
family again.
Canadian?
I think she was born in Canada, but I think she has U.S. citizenship.
Ooh. How exotic.
Never mind. No, she was born in Canada. Or not Canada, Los Angeles.
Not so exotic.
She was like she's an actress.
Maybe one of her parents was Canadian or something.
I know one of her parents is black. Is that Canadian? I don't know.
In Canada, they don't call them African American, obviously.
I assume in Canada they call them the master race.
Oh, you know what? They film Suits in Toronto.
Cool. I don't even watch that show, but cool.
I've watched it a few times when it's on.
It was halfway decent for the first few seasons, and then it just got really stupid.
Yeah,
but I guess it's going to be ending now, ain't it?
Well, at least she's going to be written out somehow.
Have to explain away.
Yeah, they'll have to write her up because she'll have to be involved in royal duties.
Is she a major character in it then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
She is the husband to one of the leads.
Hang on, she's
the husband.
She's the husband.
I think they actually got married.
Hang on, no. You just said.
Or not husband. Sorry, I'm tired.
You're misgendering. Misgendering. How dare you?
You make me sick.
Good thing I'm not in Canada, otherwise I'd have the mounted police on my door.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, her husband is one of the main characters. That's what I was trying to say. Not
yeah,
she's.
I get it.
I had a very long day and I had to avoid murdering people. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You don't owe an apology. It's just funny.
Everyone does stuff like that, though.
I'll tell you a quick story. When I used to work at my previous company, you know when you have those moments where your brain have a brain fart and you just say the wrong thing?
Yeah.
I know.
And this guy said something to me, and I said, I apparently said, I made a mistake. I said, and I was like, instead of said, my bad, I said, I'm bad.
yeah, but it's the way you said it.
I'm bad.
It still makes me laugh.
Yeah, and I didn't correct myself either. I just kind of walked away. I'm bad.
It can be appropriate.
Did you say I'm bad or my bad?
No, I was meant to say my bad, and I said I'm bad.
Wow, did you make it sound sexual? Like, I'm bad, I'm naughty, spank me.
No, I think it was a bit more deadpan, like, I'm bad.
Yeah, but you said to me it was kind of inappropriately loud as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're declaring it. I'm bad, everyone. I'm bad.
You know it.
Yeah.
And the guy gave me I wasn't very good at the corporate world at that point. I still aren't, but that just crystallizes exactly the issue I had with it. It's just like, right, I can't take it back now.
Too late.
Been seeing a lot of stuff about the Kilroy event.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos on this. I love.
I've not heard anything about this. What is the Kilroy event?
Okay, it's basically something Dave Cullen runs the Computing Forever channel.
Yeah, I know.
He set this thing up, a free speech event somewhere, Arizona, I believe.
Phoenix.
Yes, so yeah. It's almost got enough money. It's almost hit its goal. It's basically going to happen, but it's just a little shy on the security part, and it's just going to have lots of reasonably big anti-SJW channels. But they're trying to get other people from other different beliefs to go. Bering being the biggest example of trying to get Michael Rowlands there, who's being a massive flaky fuck about it. I'm hoping he does though, because if I could get the money, I'd go along, but I'd only go along if I could get the cosplay sorted, because that'd be better. And I think it'd be very funny to see Rowlands block Sargon of Akkad in person. Like, stand there, talk to him, just turn around and say, "No, you're blocked now."
Yeah. Oh, it would be good if you could actually do that in real life to people.
I would actually, like, I'd slap a sticker on my chest that says "blocked by Michael."
For me, it's a lot cheaper than flying over. It's only like $150 flight, I think, or something, or $200 maybe. Really cheap.
It is somewhat pricey.
So I've been thinking about going.
That's why if I do, maybe if they did it, maybe in a year's time, to give me more time. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I did notice that along with Bering's little interactions with Rowlands, he got kicked off Twitter because it was by Chris Winters.
50.
It was 50, yeah. I did put a little tweet on the Twitters. Like it's fascinating that she's obsessed with someone who to her hides behind an avatar, but she's hiding behind a block to get him off Twitter. Like, how can you not see it? Not very intellectual.
You have the ICMI coming up next July, London. Hopefully.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Birmingham, but you know.
Fuck Birmingham.
Don't go to
Birmingham.
It's actually fly into
we're the most depressed cunts in the world.
Have you seen where they live?
Is that how they speak?
That was the nearest I could get to a Brummie accent. I'm sorry if I offended anyone.
It's actually.
Actually,
that seems to be the word of Birmingham.
I'm gonna go cut myself now.
That's rough.
That's Birmingham.
In a nutshell.
It's a very... Yeah, no, I don't like Birmingham that much.
Not as bad as Slough.
No, Slough is horrible.
I've never been to Slough, so I'm not going to judge.
You're lucky.
You're not about to say like that you live there or something, are you?
No.
So that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, no, no. But we've been there before, and a few times, and every time it sucks.
I can think of one place that's worse, and it's anywhere in and around Newcastle. So anywhere around there, yeah. Fuck you, Laura.
Life is just gonna suck.
Yeah.
That's
one good thing about Newcastle is the house prices. There's a reason for that.
That's where the negative comes in. It's all those Geordies.
I was like talking to a guy who managed to get like a 4-bedroom house for like £140,000. Like, what the hell?
You can get a bed sit around here for that.
You can get a cupboard.
Actually, to be fair, you probably couldn't get a garage around here for that.
And Slough is spelt SLOUGH, by the way. Rubber band. We spell things how they don't sound.
Is it?
I mean, aren't the French really good at that? Because they just like avoid letters.
They avoid the last letter on all their words, and I'm like, I just don't get it.
That famous. Just looking for that. Oh yeah, famous poem.
Oh, well, come friendly bombs and fall on Slough. It isn't fit for humans now.
John Betjeman.
I love that. I love that now.
Great.
Yeah, hasn't got any better since I think he wrote it in 1937, and it hasn't got any better.
It's not even good in current year.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to smarten it up like they did with Staines, because that's a bad name, isn't it?
No,
Staines.
it's not. It's not. It's Stains upon Thames now.
Yeah.
Staines, right? So I know there are only two things I know famous from there: Ali G and an old indie band called Hardfi.
Yep.
Ali
Yeah.
G though, oh, boyakasha.
Yeah.
Staines, massive.
Yeah, the dude who was the lead singer of Hardfi asked my sister out on a date, and she was like, "No."
You band shit, fam.
It's because they weren't very good.
No, they weren't. They were an indie band. Of course, they weren't good.
He served Stone Temple Pilots in a bar in Reading.
I just want to add now, indie bands play guitars, ironically. They don't play it for musical integrity. Fact.
I don't mind some of the early indie stuff.
Excuse me.
If you're about to say I liked the Maccabees or the Kooks, you and I are going to have a bit of a disagreement.
No. Early and that, like Primal Scream and Suede and stuff like
Primal
that.
Scream are okay.
Yeah.
Not such a fan of that ridiculous mop hairdo on Gillespie. Can't see his eyes.
Yeah, but that was like the indie look, wasn't it, back then?
That and the Charlatans.
Oh, I never liked them.
Yeah, I never got into the Manchester scene
Stone
as well.
Roses.
Stone Roses.
Oh.
I didn't get it. It didn't work for me. And I didn't. I got to be honest. I didn't like. I was in my Iron Maiden phase when Oasis came out, and I was just like, I don't get it.
Talk about Iron Maiden. Okay, so my sister's boyfriend the other day gave me a shirt that a roadie gave him. It's one of the roadies for Iron Maiden, and it's from the Final Frontier tour. It has all the iconography on it and everything. It's just a sleeveless shirt, and it looks amazing with all the Iron Maiden stuff on it. Just one size too small for me.
I had a Donington '95 T-shirt original, and I've lost it.
That sucks.
Rip.
And I went to I was part of the Iron Maiden fan club, and I managed to go to a signing when Blaze Bailey took over, but they were still selling Donington '95 vinyl.
Yeah.
And those things go for a small fortune now. The original pressing of the Donington '95.
Can I just address something in the chat? I have never, in my entire life, liked dubstep. I don't get it. I've never understood it. And quite frankly, if something makes those sounds and has the potential to change the rhythm of my own heartbeat, I'm not going to listen to it.
Because it sounds like a dial-up modem.
Whoa. I don't care. Dubstep gun.
So you're not a fan of electronica.
The Saints Row 3 or 4 dubstep gun is the nearest I will get to dubstep.
I did listen to a bit of Death Step for a little while.
What?
It's kind of death metal meets dubstep.
I just imagine now some dubstep, yeah, whoa, and then
basically that's it.
It's not good.
But the worst music ever made is crunkcore.
Crunk.
The fuck is that shit?
It's R&B meets, I would say, metalcore metal.
Oh, I thought you were about to say mathcore. I was about to cry.
No, not mathcore. No, well, I just don't get on with mathcore. It just confuses the time signatures all over the place and just does my head in.
Exactly.
But yeah,
why on earth are you playing songs that are out of tune and completely have no rhythm? I don't get it.
What about Nintendo Core?
You what? Oh, fuck off. Hang on. Actually, no. Hang on. Is that stuff that's played with Nintendo music?
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so
music. Yeah.
So Ailstorm have played a couple songs which have featured sounds that come from Nintendo. So I'm not going to be too critical because it's actually quite funny.
Yeah, I mean, in doses, it's all right, but with a whole band that just bases their thing about it, no. Every song sounds like, you know,
Yeah. I can just imagine that. That'd be brilliant. What was it?
It's out there. I think it's another one, like Sludge Step.
Yeah.
I think it's Sludge.
That's pretty cool. That's not too, dissimilar.
Yeah, but
It doesn't
don't
go into.
do that.
No.
At some time, go and listen to Crunkcore, but don't do it now because I can't stand it.
No, I'm doing it now. You're gonna fucking
Oh
suffer.
God, it's just.
It's just
Crunkcore
bad.
music, broken slide by 3 acts. What the fuck is this? Let's listen together, everyone.
God.
Gee, thanks.
At least we're not listening to it.
Oh, this is some.
I walked into the club looking kinda sexy.
I think it's interesting to give that a go.
This is in my browser history.
Your ISP knows about this now. Oh,
And as I'm one to share, I'm also going to screen share this if I can. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna show you.
Make everyone else's ears bleed.
At least we're not suffering.
it's a bloody abomination.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's add. Okay, so what would it be? It would be browser source. Oh, fuck off. Internet. Oh, that's why. I only
Aggressive.
got one number. You're a fucking genius. Let's do this. Oh, this is so gay. It's got 27,000 thumbs up, 38,000 thumbs up. It's got an ad on it. I can't click the ad off.
Good to know that if I want to listen to it, I should definitely hear.
Shit, I just realised that OBS crashed. Fuck. That's clearly.
You killed it.
This is too much for it to handle. And yeah, and copyright claimed. Yes. Well,
See, no one likes Crunkcore.
Have I shared that with the chat so they could actually check it out? I'm just gonna spam it. Oh, unhandled exception. Are you kidding me? What is that shit?
Fucking killed it.
Piss off. You are all getting the same fucking song. I've just spammed it like 50 times. Fuck it. Everyone can suffer with it. That was ear rape. Oh, you didn't give consent, but fuck it. I went balls deep in your ear. Amazing. That was terrible music. Thank you for introducing. Is there any other music you'd like to share before this gets copyright claimed?
Not as bad as that. That's the lowest of the low.
I'm sure it was created for that group of people that want to be into the most obscure band ever that no one's ever.
Yeah, man. Like I'm into like Crunkcore. What's that? It's like the best thing ever. It's like,
you just don't know it.
If anyone ever says to me to my face they like Crunkcore, I'm going to look at them. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to lift up my right hand, open palm, and I'm going to smack him around the face.
Oh yeah, there's another term for it called scene bands.
Oh Fuck off.
As an
I've heard.
What the scene kids? Yeah, with their stupid hair and
the ultimate emo haircut.
eyes.
Yeah.
You type in scene music, and yeah, everyone has the same fucking haircut.
Yep.
All slightly combed over, very long curls around the face.
It's just an elongated mullet.
Annoyingly, before emos made it popular, I had a similar hairstyle when I was younger. And it really.
And now you're sad to admit that you had it.
No. I got rid of it because I wanted to have longer hair, so I'm not too sad about it. But I look back and I'm like, you appropriated my culture, cunt.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a band. I'm going to come up with a new scene. I'm going to have a bowl cut. Like the old school '90s bowl cut, and see if it catches on.
I had a friend. Well, I say friend. He had that haircut, and he looked like Toad. I had that haircut, but I had it undercut, so it wasn't as thick.
I had the full on, sort of mid-head bowl cut because it was just what everyone had at the time,
I was just I know a few people who did that, and then they had the top gelled so much, but I just didn't bother.
Look, remember that? There was that '90s thing where every trendy used to go out with half a tub of hair gel on, and then some sort of brightly coloured shirt, which is at least a size too big for them. It was kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
The Starburst.
It was even worse when that shirt had stains on it from the hair gel that run off the back of their necks onto the shirt. See, I never had hair gel. I had an undercut. My hair grew out. I kept the undercut though because it stopped it from blowing up too much. I never understood the appeal for putting gel in. I remember once for a birthday present, I got a tub of Brill cream. Like, why the fuck have you given me this? Can you see how long it is? Oh, you might want to get it cut though. No, I really won't.
I had like long hair for about a decade, and I cut it, and I still don't know what to do with my hair.
Yeah, I've never tied it up. I've never tied it up ever. I've never been interested in doing anything like that. I can't be bothered. It's good for the ears in the winter. Keeps them warm.
Well, I did used to have the full skin, not skinhead, but low.
God.
And that had I used to have lots of metal in my ears, and I had piercing everywhere. So I was that guy with the skinhead and his piercings.
Yeah. So I never had. Yeah. I've had one piercing, only one. Nearest I got to a skinhead was when my mother put a number 2 through my hair, and that was winter, and it was so cold. My ears were so red. So red.
It's like very few occasions I've shaved my beard over the last decade, and when I do, my chin feels so cold.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That sounds like effort.
Yeah, shaving is effort.
Just a tad.
Even with the electric thing. No, thank you.
I have to shave every other day.
Cry.
More or less.
I'm nearly 40 and I still don't have to shave every day.
That's nothing to do with age.
No, but it doesn't grow that fast.
That's quite...
Yeah, mine really does. If I was to have done Movember, it would have been rough.
You can notice those kids. I used to know those kids at school where they were 16 and they had a full beard.
Oh, yeah.
If I had let it go for a week, I would have. I don't know what it is.
Do you get cheek beard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
cheek and fold and a little bit down the neck too. I don't know what.
I got a friend.
At least I'm blonde, so it's not that bad. If I had black hair or something, that would be rough.
I got a mate of mine who's got a really hairy back. Get his girlfriend to imac it.
You what?
He's got full on gorilla back.
Oh, he is one of the world's. He is one of the world's hairiest men.
He's a silver back.
Proper, yeah.
Oh no.
It's got the happy trail. It's got happy trails both sides.
Oh, that's like. Oh no, you can't be doing that. Nah. If you want to date a gorilla, just go to the zoo.
Have you noticed that the guys with the hairiest backs tend to have the least hair on their head?
Yeah, actually, that just reminds me of a wrestler called George the Animal Steel. Really hairy chest and back, but none on his head. Same as another wrestler called Albert. He has a very hairy chest and back. Like, he just looks like he's just a fucking wolf, man.
just reminds me. Back in the days of MySpace, I started a trend on my friend's page where I started putting like hairy men pictures on her page. Yeah, posting on my page, and then everybody else bundled in, and she had like 30. So just because I know you like hairy men, here's a picture of a hairy man. And then everyone else
probably wasn't very happy with you.
No, just go through a page and it's just hairy men. I keep on expecting MySpace to make a comeback.
I remember when I was at uni, my housemates bullied me into getting a MySpace and a Facebook. And so I got them, but I never understood why the hell I had them. And to this day, I still barely ever touch Facebook. In fact, I haven't updated anything on it in over a year. I really don't touch it. I don't see the point. Facebook is shit.
I think my profile picture is like 3 or 4 years old.
Oh. My profile picture isn't a picture of me. It's a picture of someone else. It's just cause. But I don't care enough to do anything with it. I can't even be bothered to update it.
The thing is, if I do go on Facebook, it's just people I went to school with who I don't like. You know, there's a reason I don't speak to them anymore. Posting pictures of their children.
Yeah, I think the novelty of when you first went on there and you get to see people you hadn't seen in a decade and we're like, look how bad they look. Yeah. It's kind of gone.
That's the only reason I had with people I went to school with. Yeah. I was like, how bad do you look now, and how many children have you got? Because they've all got a million children each.
Actually, that's a point. I've seen a number of my old school friends and uni friends. And I'll just check them out on their profiles, and they all have terrible lives. And I'm like, okay, mine's pretty shit, but sucks to be you.
I've got the inverse. I've got a few people, because I went to a posh school. There's some people that, one guy's a DJ out in California. It's like, oh, fuck off, mate.
the one successful.
Yeah, he's like, he's pictures of him on his yacht. Look, you're my yacht. I'm going to be playing a set tonight. Like, fuck off, mate. It's like my cousin as well. Oh God, my cousin. No. Anyway, I won't go into that.
Okay. well, our yacht that's parked on the Thames was used in the James film. Yeah, fuck off.
Just killed the conversation.
Killed it with fire.
Bang. Is Megan still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Just checking.
Okay, so what did you... since we can change... So fuck it. What did you think about Repsion and a few others losing their channels for a while because of a supposed glitch?
Hashtag glitch.
Yeah. What did you guys think about that?
I didn't know about it, to be honest.
Okay, so there were a number of channels. I think... Wasn't iDubbbz one of them as well? Lost his channel temporarily because of this bug. It was quite a big surprise.
No,
bug as in, whoops, we fucked up and don't want to admit it.
Probably.
Well, we all know YouTube is slowly dying, isn't it? You know, this whole apocalypse. I don't know if that's actually happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2.
I barely earn anything from ads anyway. So if I have been affected, I haven't noticed because I don't earn anything to notice shit.
You wouldn't have anything to notice to lose.
Exactly. I was already killed by the first apocalypse. I'm not going to notice it a second time. And if it bothered me that much, obviously I wouldn't still be doing this, would I?
think a lot of people are in the same boat, though.
Yeah. I'm not as... It doesn't bother me that much. Most of my income comes from Patreon anyway, so it's not really a problem.
Fucks like us.
Yeah, my bosses, yes.
I kind of wish they would go full on and just like make it unusable for normal creators, and then people could actually go and find a new platform.
Sounds like fun.
Well, there's plenty of options, aren't there?
Yeah, there is. I would like to see if YouTube... Okay, so this time... The interesting thing about this time round is that the creators alerted YouTube to this, and they did nothing.
They didn't have to do with the kiddie porn.
Yeah. They alerted them to this months ago, and they did nothing. YouTube does not, like it claims to do the opposite of, listen to its creators. It never does. And it's quite sad, really, because the creators are being hit again, but it's the creators that did everything they could to get YouTube to pull their thumbs out and do something about it. And that's a real kick in the teeth. For those creators especially that helped and alerted them to this, it just shows that YouTube doesn't pay attention. Oh look, they've lost hundreds of millions in sponsors though. Oh fuck. That's it. Demonetize everything. Fuck it.
Just go full on panic mode.
Exactly. Oh look, we were told about this. Nah, they didn't tell us anything. We can't see this. La 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 la. Dickheads. I'm kind of hoping this one goes away quickly, to be honest, because Repsion pointed it out, and he was right to point it out, that CPM at the moment is quite high. So for views, people are actually earning somewhat reasonable money. So it's quite interesting that at a point where the CPM is the highest it's been for a while, another adpocalypse happens. That's kind of really cruel. A lot of people were very patient and waited, and that hits them. And I feel sorry for those people because, yeah, no one deserves to be hit like this continually. And yes,
for a lot of people, it's their main source of income as well, isn't it?
It is. I mean, for me, it makes up about 50% of my income. Well, YouTube and Patreon, of course.
Surprisingly, some of the bigger channels have been hit as well. Like Philip DeFranco, you know, he I wouldn't say he's sort of any kind of edge.
He's not extreme in the slightest.
No.
Yeah, but still, he's been talking about getting hit.
Phil DeFranco is as edgy as Boogie. Neither are edgy. The interesting thing is with someone like Phil, he has a lot of employees working on the show, which obviously makes it a different entity as well. And if they get hit, it could affect them with their salaries if they earn salaries.
Yeah.
With me, it's a case of just give me shekels. I need all your shekels. I don't have employees yet. I'm not interesting enough. Yet.
Then you gotta pay people.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
It did sound like you were going to continue.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, I was just saying that you'd have to pay people.
Right. Yeah. Effort.
A little too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much for a shitlord like you.
At this present time, yes. I'll take those that want to work for free. Although the nearest thing I do pay for, I pay for stills for my avatar. So next week, because it's December, then my avatar will be in a Christmas-themed look, which I think I've put some whips of in chat, in Discord somewhere. It's going to look very festive. It's going to piss a lot of people off, and I'm okay with that. Yes.
Yeah, but just about everyone's getting offended Christmas at the moment.
I already found a video. I've already found one of an interview done with Tucker Carlson with a woman talking about the 1940s song "Baby It's Cold Outside" being sexist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this
does
happens
it have to do with
year.
rape or something?
Yeah. Every year it happens. Every single year this song gets brought up. So I'm quite happy next week to address it. Along with a video that Sugar Tits tweeted to me about... Oh, what was it called? I'll tell you the name of the video. Give me a second. I'm just going to go and find it. Video... No, I don't have the name. It's come up in letters. Fuck it. The video...
It's the word...
It's called "The Word That Makes You Cringe the Most." And yes, it's moist. I'm going to respond to that because I think it's only right that I respond to it.
Seems legit.
Did you hear the whole thing about the Greggs advert as well?
Oh, the one with the
The
sausage roll.
sausage roll. Yeah. The Christians moaning about that.
While I'm not a huge Greg's fan, I think the idea is hilarious.
Exactly. And, you know, it's a genius marketing campaign because it's got everyone talking about it.
It's like that. There are a few adverts that have gotten lots of people talking about them. Asda had one as well, I think. Tesco, of course. It's quite... It's the time of year for the cringy adverts and the shit music. Oh, God. I'm waiting for the Coca-Cola advert that always comes out. The one with the truck. That same music every year. I like it.
I'm just not a Christmas person these days.
I absolutely love mince pies, right?
Oh, mince pies are awesome.
Someone in the comments section... Someone in the comments section thought I meant meat pies. That kind of mince. No, not that kind of mince pie. At the moment, I have found really good mince pies in the Co-op. They're the shortbread ones, short crust. They're fucking delicious. You get 4 for £1, or you can get these 2 deep pan ones for £1. They're really good as well. They're the best ones I found at the moment.
No, I don't like shop bought ones.
These ones, I'm not huge on them either, but these are good. It's the shortbread, I think, that does it.
Yeah, I make them, but I make them the lazy way. Made pastry and a jar of mincemeat.
See, that's just lazy.
But they taste better.
The deep pan ones I mentioned had sherry in them. Oh, it was good.
I have to admit, when I was a kid, I didn't get it either. You know, whole mince pie thing. I was like, I don't like mince pie. I don't want mince.
Yeah, but as an adult, I'm like a fucking nom.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, I will have with some brandy butter a Christmas pudding, but I'll be the only one that eats it because my sisters don't like it.
Are they heathens?
Apparently, they are. I'll be honest, I don't equate them on par with heathens because heathens to me eat pineapple on pizza.
I must be a heathen then.
Heathen. I don't. I'm not. You're dead to me.
I heard. Did we hear about something the other day? Which is like a burger with a pineapple ring in it.
Oh, that was the McDonald's thing. They
fucking
launched.
What, mate?
Yeah. It was when they launched the fillet of fish.
Oh God!
Like the hula burger or something, which was just basically grilled pineapple in a bun.
Fuck off.
Meat on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
Unsurprisingly, the fillet of fish won and is still around.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, grilled pineapple in a McDonald's burger bun.
With cheese.
Oh, God, that sounds disgusting.
With lettuce. Imagine lettuce on it as well.
Oh, my mouth is drying up. I don't want it.
Wash it down with a banana milkshake.
See, banana milkshake, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Imagining that with that combination in your mouth, fuck off.
What about apple milkshake?
No.
Wait, they do apple milkshake?
Ew.
No, when I went to Hong Kong, they had green apple milkshakes, and it sounds horrible, but they were really good.
I've never had them. I'm not gonna knock them.
It was a Hong
But
Kong
I'm not going to
thing,
eat
I
a
think.
fucking pineapple between two bits of bread.
I once made for a customer because I used to work at TGI Fridays, and they said to me, I said, we can make any kind of milkshake you want. And he said to me and said, all right, make me a tuna milkshake, and we did.
Oh God! Oh dear God! Okay, so that on top of that, Laura in the chat's asked, please tell me they don't also put a pickle on it. As in for that, yeah, fucking hell. Can you imagine that? Oh, I want a pineapple ring, some cheese, and some gherkins. You need a new palate. Someone's been drinking too much acid. Shit. That is so grim. How can you... Oh, no.
I think it was a long time ago. It didn't last, it wasn't in McDonald's for very long, but it was a thing.
I'm glad the
That's
chat agrees,
unfortunate.
by the way. This sounds like pure heresy.
No, I found the ingredients. It didn't have pickle. It didn't have pickle. I'm sure you could have added it.
What was it? Oh God, yeah. I'd like a pineapple, cheese, and extra pickle, please. How much Down syndrome do you have? What's the full ingredient list then? Come on, dazzle me.
Bun, pineapple, cheese.
I bet the cheese was there. I bet the cheese was there to hold the condiment from falling through the ring.
It's
Oh God! Plastic cheese and a fucking fruit.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like it's not even proper cheese, is it?
Oh God! It'd be even worse with real cheese. Oh my God! I know people do that as well in those cocktail stick things. They put fruit and cheese together. I'm not going to judge you too much. I'm just not going to be near you.
No, it should be
Oh,
cheese and pickled onions on cook.
That's all right. Pickled onion is okay. But dear God, grilled pineapple ring and cheese. Please tell me that was like 99p at most.
Well, I think it was like in the 80s, like 84 or something.
Can you imagine? Right, okay, current year. That was on offer.
Yeah, 84.
I bet if that was offered at now, it'd be like $1.99. You'd be like, I could go and get those ingredients for less. You get a bun, you can get the plastic cheese, and you can get pineapple rings in a tin. I'll warm them up in the microwave. Same thing, really.
I think McDonald's had just introduced the bun with grilled pineapple in and say it's their vegan.
Oh my God! I found the advert. I've just put it on the chat.
Oh yeah, hang on. If it's in the chat, right? You've sent it to me. Okay. Okay, we will do this. I'm not going to watch this straight away. I'm not going to watch it. Right? Okay. I'm going to play this for everyone in the chat. Everyone gets to see this, because honestly, I'm the sharing type.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I just have me?
Sorry, I'm just watching it. Come on in and say McDonald's Golden Grill.
It's got real pineapple.
It's the taste of today. Come on in and say McDonald's Golden Grill.
You get beef, cheese, lettuce, and hot grilled pineapple.
Put some gold in your day. Come on in and say McDonald's Golden Grill.
For a short time only.
Oh no! I bet it sold none.
It was $1.10.
Oh, that is terrible. Oh shit! No, do not play another one.
Oh, that was a McDonald's pineapple Big Mac. That was another terrible idea.
Two with pineapple in. Did they not learn the first time?
Apparently not.
Nope.
And just so I can share with everyone in the chat, there it is. That is the pineapple Big Mac. And hello, white Sith male. Fucking hell. How can you... Oh no. I can't even. Okay, I can't. It's just wrong. It's just
On so many levels.
It really is. I don't. Okay, so if I want, last night I had a half-pound burger with extra bacon and cheese. At no point did I think to myself, you know what this burger really needs? It needs a fucking pudding.
Yeah, because beef and pineapple is that well-known combination.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it really is. It must be, obviously, totes.
Of course.
Oh,
That's what
fucking
everyone
hell.
orders when they go out. It's like, I'll have a steak with a pineapple ring, please.
Yeah. What is wrong with your country? Oh.
So what? I tried a drink the other day. It was Pepsi Max strawberry.
I've had Pepsi Max ginger. That's quite nice.
That's good. But
I had
strawberry.
that before
Don't do it.
Before I get about fizzy drinks. Oh, was the strawberry that bad? Yeah.
Trust me, I had it with a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Bad idea.
I don't do fizzy drinks anymore, so it's not a problem. I'm happy to avoid it. But I've heard that there is I've always wanted to try it. And I will eventually try this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but the clear Pepsi, I really want to try it. I've been told it's pure heresy as well, like pineapple.
Probably.
Do you remember like the clear Tab Cola?
Yeah, but there's a clear Pepsi that still exists.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, and I really want to try it.
I like Tab.
I never had it. I liked vanilla Coke. That was all right. Cherry Coke as well, of course. But I never really. I wanted to try the clear Pepsi. Apparently, it's a good mixer at best. And I would very much like to.
Alcohol is always nice.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah. I've still got some Advocate from last year, but if I hadn't given up fizzy drinks, I'd be drinking Snowball right now.
Ew.
That's
horrible. Oh, no.
Snowballs are fantastic.
What's in that?
It's just Advocate and lemonade.
Okay.
That's all it is. But Advocate tastes so good, and you can get absolutely fucking trashed on that stuff. I've been wrecked on a bottle of it without realising as well. I've in my old house, three of my housemates and I. No, it was three of us. I may have counted one twice. We drank loads of that. Fucking.
I may have counted one twice.
It's possible. A lot of drinking happened. Like a couple bottles of wine as well. Maybe a box of wine as well, but I didn't touch that, thankfully. I have standards. And loads of Snowballs, like 2 bottles of Advocate, lots of Schweppes, and we put the tree up, and it was upside down. But it was great.
Wait, you put the what now?
We put the bottom at the top and the top at the bottom.
What the?
Yeah.
How's that even possible?
How did that balance?
Apparently, what we did, we took the end of the top of it, and we just jammed it into the base. We just jammed that fucker in there. And then we and then we gaffer taped the fuck until it stayed.
How very postmodernist of you.
We like contemporary art, and fuck it, we were wasted. It was amazing. I just remember waking up to a lot of tree in my face because I just fell asleep on the sofa, and obviously we did it upside down, so all the tree was leaning towards me as I sat up. It was just in my face.
I'll tell you one thing not to do. Don't get pissed on White Russians. Have you had White Russians?
I have, yes.
I have, yes.
Yeah. A long time ago, when I was 18, I must have had like 10. And then I don't even remember much of it, but I woke up the next morning, my girlfriend had told me that she got me out of the taxi, put me on the curb, and then I vomited on her handbag.
Wait, what?
I vomited into her handbag.
Oh no!
That's something you don't do.
Please tell me that's why you broke up.
No, we were together for a couple more years after that.
You sowed
probably was the beginning of the end. Probably the beginning of the end. I just woke up the next morning and I was like in the spare room, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I just went downstairs and saw a handbag outside, sort of drying.
Oh dear.
She's not going to get that milk smell out.
Oh, Laura trying to mix it up. She likes her black Russians. Fucking racist.
You can mix the two and make a Boston Bulldog.
Is that what it's called? Not a mixed race Russian? Bless you.
I tell you what, the one good thing about Christmas coming up is mulled cider.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, mulled
cider.
cider.
Oh, yeah.
I made some Saturday in the slow cooker. Oh, it was very good.
Oh, I want to get some mulled wine. Yeah, warm that up. Oh, yeah. That stuff's good. I bought a scented candle last year. It was a mulled wine scented candle. And I had that on, and all I wanted was mulled wine. I was like, if I light this and now lick it, is it going to taste like mulled wine? I just want mulled wine. Is it too much to ask for? No one had it. It's really pissed me off.
Cider's better, but then
Yeah, we don't have that.
I don't like wine. I'm not sophisticated enough to have wine.
That's fortunate.
I do like a hot toddy.
What's that?
What is it? What's in it again? I had it.
Rum, lemon, hot water, and honey.
Okay, so remove the lemon, the water, and the honey, and I'm in.
Or you can do it with whiskey as well.
Just don't have anything else, and you're good.
Yeah, I had one on the South Bank. Yeah, and I had just one of those, and they put quite a bit of rum in it.
Yeah, I'm hoping this year I'm going to treat myself to a bottle of full-size bottle of Pirates Grog for Christmas. Kind of hoping that's my plan, and then on Christmas Day, just going to drink the whole bottle.
How's Jeremy doing?
I haven't touched Jeremy in a while. I promise you I'm smiling. I know exactly what I said. I'm committed. But my friend is coming down soon, hopefully. So I'm going to get him and I are just going to sit back with Jeremy.
And drain him dry, yeah?
We're gonna finish him, yeah. There's a fair amount of him, to be honest, because what with certain issues I've had, I haven't been drinking much because it interferes with medication.
It's a tad.
It sucks, but I'm quite happy to have the odd drink here or there.
And Christmas is a good excuse for that.
Yeah. I also want to introduce my mate to Pirates Grog because he still hasn't come down and tasted them yet. So I haven't even opened the little samples in the case yet. I haven't opened them. I'm very annoyed about that.
Yeah, I mean, because we've got it's just like the standard original. And I'm not a huge rum fan these days, but that one's really nice.
Yeah. Did you ever get that gin, by the way?
No, not yet. I will do at some point.
Yeah. You should get that rhubarb and ginger one I told you about.
Yeah, I've got about 3 bottles of gin as it is at the moment.
I noticed in my local co-op, right, there's a bottle of Gordon's that's pink. I'm like, it doesn't matter what colour it is, I'm not sure anyone's going to want to drink it. I don't know why it's pink, though. I'm going to have a look.
I think it's like berry gin or something.
Oh, actually, I put Gordon's, and the very first thing that pops up is pink gin.
It's got Angostura bitters.
I've got to head out.
Okay. Speak to that, mate.
Good night, y'all.
Catch you later.
See you, mate. Pink gin, succulent red fruit, and toned down juniper. That might actually be nice, you know.
I've got a bottle of Renals or something like that. It's like I think it's wild berry gin.
I want to get
kind of pink.
I don't own any gin, but I really want to get a bottle. I know there's a bottle of Unicorn Tears. I really want to try it just because it's called Unicorn Tears.
And it's glittery.
Yeah, that's another reason. Who doesn't want glitter down their throat? You can get there's a Phoenix Tears rum as well, by the way.
Oh, that would be quite cool just to have the set.
I think I put it on my wish list somewhere because it's the only place I found it. It's on, I think, something called Fashion World. It's the only website I found that sells it. It's £39 though. So I've just saved it there just until I can afford it. I'm like, yeah, I'll grab it then.
It would be good for that money.
Spiced rum, nice. Yeah. Oh crap! Unicorn Tears does actually have glitter in it.
Yeah. Unicorn Tears has been around for a while.
I just like the fact the writing is so childish.
I haven't seen this thing.
It's glittery gin.
I'll DM it to you. Give me a sec.
Oh, no, I found it.
Ah, right. Can't complain. It's not a full-size bottle, so it's quite expensive where I found it. Get rid of that McDonald's ad. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, Goldschlager. I've had that. I've had an entire bottle of that. I'm not huge on it. To be honest, it doesn't appeal to me much.
It tastes like Sambuca.
It basically is.
Yeah, I think I discovered Goldschlager after I had that really bad night on Sambuca.
My really bad night was my 21st birthday, and I haven't touched it since.
Same here.
I got fucking trashed in a way I've never repeated. There are some things that should never happen again. Me getting that badly wrecked is right up there.
It's like getting pissed on Aftershock.
Oh, I've still got a bottle of Aftershock. I got a nice red bottle.
God, that stuff.
Yeah, but that stuff is like when you're just having if people do drunk streams, that's kind of the easy one to do. Just because it's cheap, but it fucks you up. It's so
sugary. It's like a syrup.
It is. Basically, someone's just taken a big bottle of grenadine and like tried to mix alcohol with it without it splitting.
I've never drunk it.
Okay, so as far as flavours go, red, green, and blue are the easiest. Silver, meh. Black is the hardest. Black is rocket fuel.
I've never tried it.
Black is the one you don't do it. You don't. It just fucks you. I've ordered one and had like because my friend housemates and I were like, apple sour shots, so easy. Oh my god, we're drinking, we're so cool. She had like 10 of those lined up, but the loser the person who finished it their slower had to do a black aftershock. Everyone tried to not do that shot because it was so bad. That was the one that got you. Can't be doing that shit.
No, I can't even imagine now. Because I used to go out have 8 pints, but at least 4 shots along with the 8 pints, and still walk home. I can't even. I have 3 pints now and fall over.
Yeah, black aftershock is a cool spiced berry liqueur. That is not what it used to be. I promise you that.
I like the fact they call it a liqueur.
Yeah. I'm looking at masterofmalt.com. That's where it is. Hot and cool taste sensation. It used to be rocket fuel. They probably pussyfooted. They probably toned them down. Like blue is citrus. Green, I think, was aniseed. Yeah.
It was the drink of the moment, wasn't it, for a while? And then it became Jägermeister.
I've got a bottle of the winter Jägermeister, which is like a vanilla.
I like Jägermeister.
Yeah, I do too. Put a Jaeger bomb in front of me, I'm happy.
They used to do it in the test tubes. I kind of miss that.
Yeah, I got the vanilla one over Christmas. That's 10% less alcohol. That is actually a lot more casually drinkable, if that makes sense.
I might have to get some of that for over Christmas.
Jägermeister test tubes. You can actually buy the test tubes for Jägermeister. Yeah. You can buy the very test tubes they used to sell the shots in.
There used to be like Jägermeister girls that walk around the bar.
Yeah.
It would have test tubes in a kind of bullet belt.
Oh, I remember. Like the Red Bull people as well. Do you remember those faggots? With their silly cars that were totally.
Oh, those
mental.
cars.
I had one that was around the corner from my house.
Have you ever tried the original Red Bull?
Yes.
As in, like the one from Thailand.
I'm old enough to have tried that.
I was given some of that before a fight I had once, and it was given to me in a tiny little bottle.
Yeah.
And I bloody hell, I've never felt so awake.
Oh, I need some of that.
I wouldn't try it now because I think it would fuck my heart rate up.
I'm caffeine powered these days.
I'm not. I'm pretty much teetotal on caffeine these days. Just because I don't really need it as much. And also I like to sleep.
Oh, see, I need caffeine just to stay awake because various health problems means I'm just tired.
Yeah,
Time.
Yeah, I get that. I get it. I do like that Jägermeister test tubes. I want them now. I put some in I put them on the image for everyone to see on the stream just because they look so cool. I bet they're like collectibles or some shit. I'll have to see about getting some of those in the near future.
You can get on Amazon the original Red Bull 150 milliliter bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, it's winter. It's the Jägermeister, by the way. It's called Spice. It's cinnamon and vanilla. It's 25%. Instead of the regular 35%, and it is really nice.
Sounds nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get a bottle.
I had about 5 shots over Christmas with that. Just casual shots, and yeah, you can't taste the alcohol. It's really good.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
It does. But it's worth it.
I have to go hunt some out.
Yeah, I'll have to do the same with these test tube shots. And get some corks as well. Sneak them into gigs. Yes. I'm 30. I'll be 32 next year, but it's okay. I'm sneaking alcohol into a gig. How cool am I? Right. Was there anything else that happened we could talk about, or should I end this?
I can't really think of anything.
There was a huge amount because it's been the royal wedding and the budget, isn't it?
The budget wasn't that bad, to be honest. It wasn't that bad.
People are still picking faults.
Labour's response was so petty. I know that Corbyn, when he snapped, he had a valid point. The whip on Conservative whip was being a dick. So that's fine. But Labour's policies are generally about overspending, and that's the problem, because their overspending is the reason the Conservatives are doing what they do now. So I don't see the point in Labour being in charge when they completely fuck everything. Yeah,
it's a scary thought that
at the present time
power.
we have to continue. The thing is, Labour seem to ignore this. We pay 50 billion a year in debt interest. Their solution to get out of all the troubles is to buy back all public services by borrowing hundreds of billions, adding to the debt interest we pay. We'd be bankrupt. How retarded are you if you think that's a solution?
Yeah, I don't think economics is their strong.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this stream if that's okay with you two.
Yeah, that's cool.